done with that. I'm almost done with this one. There you go, the sucklets are yours. All I got is Way Shrine, kill 3 of those, which I have not been able to get any Komodos. And there's a sucklet over here. This is only 1, but 50 bloodstones. Wow, someone must have been here and eaten this thing.
What is it at?
81 from 100.
Hmm.
I mean, we didn't eat out of it because we needed water badly. So I imagine the T-Rex probably came through here and then left.
Yep.
I would laugh if there's like megalodons or sharks in the water, like a bunch of them. I always kind of want to play as a sea creature, but I don't know.
I can hear you eat. Clear over here.
No, I bet. That's actually kind of good. Because if we can hear that, that means we can hear it from a while, a little ways out. Okay, now it's at 60%.
Now I need 22 sucklets.
There's one over here. I don't think I can grab it. Nope. It's right there next to this barrel.
Yeah, there's always been like one that keeps popping up right there.
Yeah, it's because they're respawning. Jesus. Can you imagine if this dinosaur game was actually dinosaurs from like the olden days, where they're not hunched over like this, they're actually kind of scary looking?
Mm-hmm.
That'd be a fun game. Yeah, I think someone's been here because these crystals are like in 3s, or it takes them a very long time to respawn.
Right? I know, I was like, what?
I haven't seen the thing popped up for a while of the server.
I didn't either.
It's like when I heard that bark, I was like, "Oh my god, there's a dinosaur out here barking."
Right? I need 18 more.
Oops, went the wrong way.
Kind of weird. I'm collecting it and the area is complete.
Yeah, it's because it's for us only, unless it's going up. Yeah, I think it's because when we left the other server and came into this server, because the other one was, like, didn't have very much time left, so we had to hurry and do what we need to do, and when we completed the area, and then we just hurried and logged off because we only had like 3 minutes left.
Mm-hmm.
And then we came back. I think it's because it's not the same server, we're in a different server, and so it takes a while for it to reset. That's my guess. Kind of like a quest, I don't know. You get fresh new quest charts when you wait for the next day. Basically kind of like that.
It was weird. I'm like while wandering like back and forth. I'm only keep getting like one at a time.
Yeah. That's why I'm out here, because the crystals take forever to respawn, so the only place I could think of where they would spawn in again is up here on this hill. And I gotta make sure there's nothing hostile around. Because we did see that T-Rex. And I knew it was a T-Rex because it was too big for an Allo.
Mm-hmm.
But he kind of just like looked at us and he just was like, oh, he was like, he was waiting to see who would make the first move.
Right.
And when he saw you and me, and he probably saw how little we were, he probably was like, "I just starting out. Move along, move along." Because he noticed that he kind of stopped on the road, and you said that it looked like he was following you, but if you realize he kind of didn't follow us,
Kind of little ways, but then afterwards he just like.
gave up.
Mm-hmm.
He's probably like, "Okay, so I guess they're not they're not interested in fighting. They're just being a good sport, you know." They're just playing the game for it being the game and not just killing for sport and not eating them. Now, in the Isle, it was probably both ways, but not as violent as it is here.
Mm-hmm.
And because you had to work for it, and when you got there, and all of a sudden you're like, ah, made it, and all of a sudden you dead, and you're like, oh great, I gotta level her up, him, her, whatever gender you chose
Mm-hmm.
of your dino. You had to regrow them, but the growth was just by food and hunger, which is, food was kind of scarce, water was simple, water was very easy to attain, because water did not have percentages on them. You could drink as much as
No.
you want. Because water, I mean, the one thing is, the weird thing is, if it had a percentage, the water would be kind of like a bowl, empty. And
Mm-hmm.
for us, it's like, why has it got 0 percentage when I can still see the water? That's a terrible water designing. Oh god, Chris, Jesus Christ.
What?
I seen this dinosaur on the corner of my eye, and I didn't realize it was you. You gotta get blood crystals too, because that's where I'm at.
No, that's to get sucklets.
Well, you're going the wrong way for sucklets. There's no sucklets up here. You'd be going the opposite way where your tail's pointing. So basically
Yeah, I know.
where my nose is pointing, that's where I found a couple of succulents there, but I couldn't pick them up because I don't have the quest. I am just a humble little dino trying to live his life. Look at the footprints you made, and we can't and we can't sniff it. That's another weird thing. I probably need to ask when they talk about the game and stuff, ask it about why can't we not sniff. That is another terrible game design, saying you're trying to make dinosaur games where you can play as a dinosaur, but if you don't make it as ideal like them, and you don't have to make it super like them, but sniffing is one of them. Water is another. Everything else is just fine. And the food is still scarce, but it's still nice enough that you can hunt little game animals. Now, if you do want a challenge for a bigger dino, then you kind of do that, but you don't just, bully and kill anything on sight.
Yeah.
Because that's what Adonis Rex does. Kills for sport. And that's what people are doing, killing for sport. There's more sucklets over here.
Yeah, I found some over here. God, I keep getting pushing the.
Yeah, it's lagging.
No, I can't push in the map button.
Oh. Yeah, it's because you're used to those type of joint sticks, and not the analog joystick. You used to like the old arcade games. Kind of. I mean, D by DBD. Sounds like I'm saying DVD.
I'm almost on my third hour.
Yeah, I don't see the T-Rex anymore because this is where we saw him and he just let us go. Which is kind of nice.
Mm-hmm.
Because he was a big boy. There was no in hell we'd be able to take him on. And one thing is, I'm not looking for a fight. If I was looking for a fight, it would be for food. Not to be an ass.
Right,
And
yeah.
killing for sport. Because people think that this game is like every other looter shooter game. Kill them on sight. And teabag their dead body. And loot them. Even though you cannot loot. What is this game? I found more sucklets over here.
I don't need any more.
Okay, what do you need? Nothing right now?
Nothing.
Okay, well, there's crystals up that hill, and there's crystals right here in front of me. Let's go ahead and finish this off, and probably leave this bloody-ass server since it's this oh, never mind, we're done. Leave this bloody-ass server because it's glitching out this bad. I don't think I want to be here.
Yeah.
We're doing good so far. And that's the one thing when I looked up into it is everyone just kept saying be an aloe. It's easier to grow them.
Mm-hmm.
This is the only problem that they are not mentioning at all. They say it's easier to grow them. Yes, I agree. But
Croc should have water quests.
what?
Oh, someone's like, man, this sucks. Croc should have water quests.
Yeah, I agree because when we are Crocs and we don't have any water quests, we actually have to force ourselves further into land just to be killed because we move so goddamn slow.
Mm-hmm.
That's another thing. It's kind of poor advertisement right there. But anyways, as I was saying before, the one question is that people are not realizing when they say aloes are easy to grow. Cool. Now you got another problem. You still have to grow the other dinos you have.
Yeah.
It wouldn't make much of a difference if you grow the aloes. You still gotta go through the pain in the ass of the other ones. It's not like you'll grow as an aloe and it would be easy. Yeah, cool. But now you gotta go switch to another dino that's still an infant almost, or basically baby, and grow them again. It's not like, if I grow into an adult of an aloe, it's gonna help buff or make it easier for me to grow as other dinosaurs when it won't. It's the same basic things back all over again. You still have to go through the pain in the ass of growing them.
Oh yeah.
So, why do people complain about aloes being aloe, growing aloe? It's easier, it's faster, more simple. You might last a little longer in the game. Yeah, true. But now, guess what? You gotta go back through the nightmare again of growing the others.
Mm-hmm.
And the single play is kind of shitty to have. I'm gonna hurry and eat this carcass and lay down and get off this bloody server since it's lagging like hell. Or it was a lot back there. But yeah, that's why I don't understand why people just kind of gush out about that. It's like, guess what? Now gotta be our crocodiles, we gotta be our spinos and our cheeky birds.
Mm-hmm.
We're still gonna die a lot. Cool, you're learning the ropes. That's what I think they're kind of basically saying. You're learning the ropes. But it doesn't matter. And the cave buff, I think, is broken. It's not working at all because every time I leave it, that purple bar disappears really quick, and it's like,
Mm-hmm.
what the hell? We mean we get extra thing. And one thing is, by the time you leave the cave, and then the debuff pops up too quickly, where it makes you move so fucking slow. And the one thing is that the devs should do is, if you're gonna do that, you need to debuff the bite, where no one can camp you, and no one, no, when they bite you, they're not allowed to bite you. That should be another thing. Or if they do bite you, it won't do as very much damage. You basically be like bitch slapping each other.
My God.
What? What they're saying?
Yeah. Guess guess I have balls and I show it or something.
Oh, that wrong button. Well, let's go ahead and log off, man. Because this server's too glitchy. You gotta lay down, or what are you doing, just reading the comics? It is so cute how we lay down. Your head is like more into the ground, like you're laying upside down, like a dog. To the next one, Chris.
Yep, to the next one.